That's all for today from us. Good morning, America. Today on Interesting News, we are going to talk about a topic that has been discussed all over the world, globalization. Globalization could be taken into any direction. So today we're going to talk about the positive and negative side of globalization in the medical industry. Is it good or is it bad? Find out today. As said before, globalization could go in any direction, even if it's specified. So we are going to talk to you about trade. Trade has been exponentially beneficial for the medical industry. Trade of medical goods have made things like HIV and malaria vaccines more available. The transition of ill people getting healthier is becoming quicker and quicker every day. Dr. Nahuama from Nigeria shares her thoughts on globalization in healthcare. In quotes, she says, this has impacted positively on countries' morbidity and mortality. Sadly, there's a negative side to the trade of medical goods. We find out after a short break. Welcome back. Up from the negative effects of medical globalization and trade. Something called fake drug circulation has started. Due from weak regulation and supply laws, almost 70% of drugs are circulated are fake. Wow. What are fake drugs or fake medicines? There are drugs that may be contaminated or contain the wrong, not active ingredients or have the wrong doses. This can be harmful to the health of people everywhere. This is telling us that we are in desperate need for assistance in trade. But are also some foundations that help guide the movement of global health. Margaret A. Hamburg says that the annual MHRH meeting, Globalization, Travel, and Commerce, creates a new verbalization including our food and medicine products. Believe it or not, trade isn't only in movement of people. Things like health or medical tourism and valuations have started. What are these two things? Well, health tourism, higher development, citizens bypass, survives in their own areas and travel to less developed countries for medical attention. Valid tourism is basically the same thing, but with doctors. They are being mounted around just like patients. How does this help, you ask? These two new developments builds trust and credibility across the world, over leading to more of equilibrium of trust all over the world. Here's a quote from Richard Fetcham. Economic growth is good for the incomes of the poor. What is good for the incomes of the poor is good for the health of the poor. Thank you for joining us. That'll be it, and have an interesting day. Talk about a topic. Oh, yes! Come on, Rob. There's the industry news.
Action.
Over to you, Copley.
Start over.
Ma.
Action.
Perfect. Good morning, America. Today aren't bad. Today we will find out.
What are you looking at me for? Go ahead, Robbie. It's breaking my battery. Where'd it go?
To you about a top.
You don't just sound right. Okay. If you hate mess up, just go to the games. Let's go. Okay.
Good morning. Good morning.
Sidekick, cut it. Okay, start all the way over.
See what they have me do?